You got it.
Okay, I think it should be going now.
It's going to be so meta. Oh, yeah, it's going. Cool. Okay, well, I guess let's start with project verification stuff since we have Ashley and we don't have any devs. Do you want to just give us an update, Ashley? I guess there's like two main things here on the board. I know you had this meeting with the team. How did it go?
It went well. It went well. So the next action items is we're just gonna take this week, and as the applications come in, some of the new members will like take them on, verifying them, and then early next week we'll have another sync and kind of like see how the process felt, see how it went for them, if they have any questions or if there's anything we need to hash out together.
Cool. That sounds good. I made a comment in this forum post because Monique and everybody was discussing this like listed unlisted thing. I wonder, do you think it would be useful to have like a weekly project verification hack session where it's like once a week people get together and they go through the projects and like split them up? And then it's like a dedicated
time. In the future when we have more applications, but sometimes we don't get an application for 2 weeks.
Right, but right now we could also use that time for like going through projects and listing or unlisting them. Do you think then there's enough work or still not?
That we can't see these the new projects that have been added because they're added as unlisted. So there's the only way that we would know is by going into the database and pulling that information out somehow, which I'm not sure I know how to do. Or I have found kind of a workaround, like if I go into autopilot, I can see which new contacts have been added and find their projects that way. But other than that, like we don't really have a way to see the new projects that are being added and decide whether they should be listed and then have a way to go in and do that. Like as far as I know, Mitch and Mateo are the only ones that really know how to do that. And I could probably learn, I just don't know yet. But I do think that it would be useful in the future, and the verification team can also like we can not only verify projects, but we can do listing and unlisting and like have a schedule for that where we all get together and like work on it. But it's just that right now we don't have enough applications for a weekly or maybe bi-weekly at this point we could do and kind of get in the swing of the givebacks rounds.
Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah. Okay. All right. So that sounds good. I guess let's just see how it like goes in the next couple weeks. I think when the admin dashboard is like up and ready, then maybe scheduling the hack session might make more sense. But yeah, that sounds great. So I'll just put that as a comment here in the issue, and I guess this is like
just a check-in. There was a project that Donna was chasing down to get verified that was like feeding kids that collect plastic in Iran. Do you know if that got verified?
It didn't get verified because the person has like no organization that they're attached to. They have no updates in their projects, and even Donna said that they're like anti-social media and don't want to take pictures of the work that they're doing. So I don't know how I can verify that outside of that.
Yeah, that's fair. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. And what about Gemini and the gift tokens? Did that guy come back from vacation?
He's supposed to be back this week. So today is what, Wednesday? We should be hearing from him soon. I'll check in with Willie again, but Willie is usually pretty responsive to things like that, and right away as soon as it happens, he always like puts me in the loop. So
okay. Okay, but it doesn't seem likely that we're going to get this set up before launch.
It doesn't seem likely that it'll be before launch. They rarely ever list tokens prior to them launching, and I think that this is going to be more so just like seeing what it is that they need to see from us in order to list our token. So it's like, but they're interested in it, and the guy who's in charge of listing tokens was like reading about it and interested. So I mean, it's a good sign that they want to know more about Give. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen before we launch the token.
This is Gemini or Kraken?
Gemini.
Amazing. So we have direct contact with the person who is interested in launching the token.
Yeah, so we're going to set up a call or like a meeting just to see kind of like, yeah, the things that they look for in order to list a token, and maybe like prioritize some of those stuff within our community so that we can work towards getting it listed. I'm not exactly sure how the whole thing will go, and I haven't heard anything from Bowen at all. He was supposed to contact them at Kraken, and he said once things get going, he would keep me in the loop, but I haven't received any correspondence.
Cool. I think Gemini is going to be easier than Kraken in my opinion, but that's super cool. If you have a call, if you're just trying to schedule a call with him, and it's in like afternoon U.S. time, like count me in.
Okay. Yeah, and Willie's the one talking with like his friend that works there and stuff, so I'm kind of outside of it, just watching. He's like BCC'd me in all the emails and stuff, so I'm not actively the
Oh, cool.
communicator, but yeah, I still want to be involved and like want to see how it goes and stuff. So if I hear stuff, I'll let you know.
Great.
Cool. Okay. Well, I just sneezed. Oh no, it's gone. Okay. Great. Okay, so then I guess this like implement giving block API thing. Carlos is still working on it, but are we gonna just like put it on pause or?
I don't think we can do it until we after the give drop or it's on the tokens on Gemini. Those are the two. Those are the two things blocking it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's just on pause right now until.
I mean, we can of course do the work, but there's probably other more important things to do.
Yep. Okay, sounds good. Great. So that's all for project verification. What else can we talk about without devs? Well, we can talk about. So, I guess we can just go through the issues and see which ones we can give updates on. So, I mean, finish putting the testnet UniV3 pool, and then so they're going to. He's going to put up the testnet on XDI and Coven, right, Griff?
I believe so. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. And then is he going to deploy a new token?
I believe so, but I mean, we have to. I would like to talk to him during this call.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe I'll jump over to the dev call and see if I can grab him.
That sounds great. In the meantime, I wonder what else we can add. Givebacks, give stream. Well, I did get an update from Cherik. Cherik said that he finished the UI of the overview, the give garden, and the give farm, but there's like a couple of extra things being added to the design for the give farm. So, overview. Okay, so.
Yeah, sorry. Still in the GIVeconomy.
Hello.
Hey, I mean.
Sorry, I was in another call.
No worries. Hold on. I think, is Cherik coming too? Or not?
Sure. Let's ping him.
I mean, if not, we can just talk about we can just get the updates on everything else, on the give farm. So I mean, did you decide for the give farm to, are you going to deploy the new token and then we'll test everything on XDAI and Rinkeby? Or I mean, XDAI and Coven, or are we still thinking about testing on Rinkeby?
Because it's the first time that we want to deploy everything together. by deploying a token and deploying a garden on the X side, we have to burn some amount of honey token. Sorry. And I'm not enough confident that everything works. We just have fixed everything part of puzzle. We should fix all together and do an end-to-end run, I guess. But if you like, you can do it. As I was studying, maybe is it possible to bridge a token from Q1 to X-Star? Right?
Not really. We can bridge a token to. We could deploy a bridge to do it, but I think it's easier. I think it's easier to just launch a token that is close enough to the token that comes out of the bridge, and it doesn't have to be exactly the same. It just has to be like, close enough. It needs to have permit, and it needs to have the ERC 677.
Which function of ERC 677 we use?
I mean, I think the main one is the transfer and call, which the bridge uses. But technically, we don't need it for our testing. But that's I might as well just deploy that contract if we can,
Right.
I mean, do you feel pretty good about deploying a token? Like, is that relatively easy?
Yeah, we have deployed multiple times. So this one, I saw the constructor. It doesn't get much information. Then more information. The same, just the name of the token, the decimals, and this. The what that we send most of the time.
Cool. Yeah. So I mean, as close as possible, but like it's okay that it's not going to be exact. And as far as the burning of honey, I believe that we can sell the give tokens and get the honey back for the most part. So like we won't burn the honey. We'll burn a tiny fraction of honey. We only have to put up $100 worth of honey, and then we can always sell all the give tokens into that honey swap thing and pull the honey out.
Which token? Which honey token? You mean that when we create we create a test token and burn honey, and it will allocate some liquidity?
So we don't burn the honey. We put the honey in with some token into a liquidity pool. And so then we'll have all this extra give tokens sitting on the side, and we can just sell them into the liquidity pool and get the honey out. But it's only $100 anyway.
Yeah. You're right.
I was looking to deploy a token on mainnet, and it cost $500 in gas just to deploy the token, not much less just to bridge it all across.
Yeah. Okay. I will. Yeah, I could do it. Go for it.
Yeah.
I will deploy a column token.
Yeah. If you deploy that token today, then we'll have the garden up today.
Yeah, you will create our garden?
Yeah, we'll create the garden. We're helping OneHive by testing their onboarding system, making issues and such.
Okay, I will deploy one of them right now. That's after the call.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, and we need 92 million tokens.
I can make it minter.
Or sorry, 920 million tokens.
920 million tokens. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then we're going to deploy the farm directly on XDAI. XDAI and COVID.
You will do it. Yeah.
We'll deploy the garden, but we can't deploy the farm.
Oh, we can deploy with some test token, test XDAI text.
Yeah.
We deploy some test token for ourselves. Say, it's Ethereum, it's honey, it's our give honey.
Test give, test honey.
Test give.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're going to deploy a test give token today, and then you're going to deploy the give farm.
Yes.
An XDAI.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, I should change it. Yeah, I should I need to.
I mean, deploying the Give farm might take more than what you can do tonight, I would assume. There's a lot of pieces there.
I'm just wondering. I should, because it's creating the if, and I'm creating that. Yeah, it will take time, but I will do it. I try to do it. I hope all will be finished tonight. I do my best, but I couldn't. I didn't reach to. I couldn't make it to create the test that it expected. Around, for instance, making the Uniswap staker deploy as a test and do all the stuff with that. I couldn't do it. Unfortunately, no. Last night I couldn't, and today I wish I could do, but maybe the priority is different.
If we can deploy everything on the test nets and have it all deployed, we can do a lot of the testing with those contracts, right?
Yeah, and about the parameters, for instance, how long would be the duration of the reward? It should be the same, 26 months. What was the number?
26 weeks. Maybe we make it like 26 days instead. Yeah. So that way we can like really explore maybe we speed everything up, divide by 7 for the token distro and everything.
Right. Yeah, and the values, I should configure the values for each reward, the allocation. And that was in some DAC, yes. The DAC.
If you want, after this call, we can have a hack session. I'm free after this call.
Okay.
We can hack through all the parameters.
All right.
Okay. You're going to hack through all the parameters, and then you're going to deploy the Give farm on XDAI and Koban, and then today we'll also deploy the Give garden, and then we'll integrate the two also, so that it's staking in the Give farm is the same as staking in the Give garden, and we're going to try to make all of these things actually work like they will.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we might need to deploy the Give garden before the Give farm can be totally deployed.
I can do that after this call. We have all the params more or less, and it won't take long, I think.
Okay, cool.
Unless there's issues. Okay. Cool. Nice. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I think for the Give garden and the Give farm right now. It'd be really cool if we have that to test. Oh, there's this choosing the params thing. So there's a forum post up. Mitch Griffin and I had a hack session and picked some initial parameters. Marco made a comment that maybe we increase the challenge deposit to 10,000 Give rather than 8,000 Give because it's a nice round number. And so maybe we could interact in there in the forum if anybody has any more feedback.
I say we just take what everyone's feedback and say yes personally, and then because it's the test and we'll play with, and that way everyone feels included.
Okay, so I'll add Marco's feedback when I deploy the test garden today. We'll do 10,000 Give challenge deposit. Seems fine. Great. And
after talking to Bright ID, they said that they had a challenge with that anyway, so having a higher challenge deposit sounds like well advised.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to remove this epic filter. Maybe let's just go through the issues. We can go from review and then go backwards and move them around to where they need to be. So that's finalized distribution. I think there was...
Yeah, that's the only update really on this is just that we'll keep the 6.5 mil out of the I guess it's going to be whatever. The 6.5% of future liquidity mining will not be in the distro. So that we could use liquidity mining on whatever chain we want when we want to.
Yeah.
So that we have more freedom.
That makes sense. And
the distro looks good in that forum post, right?
I agree, and I put up a vote. I'll ask people I can ask people to vote again. There's only I think 4 or 5 people who voted, but everybody voted yes. I think we just give like another like day or two for the vote, and then we can be like, great, it's finalized.
Cool.
And then I think we also, like in the last call, basically agreed to switching from the Giveth from HoneySwap to SushiSwap.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, cool. Great. Cool. So that's like really almost done. Choose a premise to the Give Garden. So Cherik, I think the design system is like done, right? Or this is investigate on building a separate project for design system?
Yeah, the UI design system is almost done, but we should maintain it and add some features in the future. But it's done for now, I think.
Okay. Cool. May add additional features in the future. Great. Cool. So the Give Garden, I saw that your message, you said that the overview, the Give Garden, and the Give Farm front end was like all basically finished, right?
The UI is finished, but I should have a meeting with Amin for the logic of them, implement logic of them, and they should finish soon. There's not many works on it. I can do it after the meeting with Amin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So then when we deploy this test Give Farm today, can we use the Give Farm front end for testing purposes, the one that Cherik had already made? What do you think?
Yeah.
Cherik?
Yeah, I think we can test it.
Okay.
I want to add something. We don't have design for smaller screens. Mosaidi told me that he will add them, but no, we haven't any design for smaller screens, so it's not shows priority in mobiles or device with screens that are small.
Okay, so Mosaidi is going to put this together. Okay. Cool.
So I have another question. Mosaidi told me the designs are going to change. Are they changed or something?
So the only thing that's going to change on the ones that you've already started is on the Give Farm, since we're using this Uni v3 pool, there's going to be like staking and NFT. So I think they might have updated it in the design. I'm sharing my screen. But yeah, it's not finished yet, but it's just the one card is going to have like these pictures of the NFTs on it. And Marco's just going to adjust it a little bit. So it's just going to be in the one place. And it's going to be like NFTs staked or unstaked.
Yeah, okay. So the other page is not changed?
So the Give Garden and the overview are not changing. The Givebacks, I think, is pretty much done, but this like modal isn't finished. And then the Give Stream page still needs to be like updated. I made like a bunch of changes, but Mosaidi, and I had a sync meeting, so he's going to work on cleaning this up basically. So don't get started yet on the Give Stream page. This is not finished. And I can confirm with him like if this is like done finally or not, the Givebacks page.
Okay. Mosaidi also told me that GiveDrop is not finished yet, and asked me don't work on it. Is it finished? Or,
well, I mean, so from what I saw, I mean, I know that the front end was like mostly already created for the GiveDrop before. There's like this like Rinkeby deployment, which I saw. And then there were like some changes to it. But yeah, I guess he didn't implement them yet. I think they were small, but it's yeah. So I will check in with him and look at the gift drop in the Figma. I think it was even still in the old Figma. I don't see it in this one. I don't know where it is. So I'll just ask. Listen. Cool.
Thank you.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So then in progress, we have this like find cause of conflicts between, I guess Mohammed isn't here. Oh no. Find cause of conflicts of donation data between amplitude and giveback's result. Oh, Mitch, maybe you know what's going on here?
Yeah, basically, Mohammed was getting a different donation amounts compared to what we were getting in amplitude. So finding what the discrepancy was so that the analytics that we're doing is actually accurate.
Do you know if he's finished that yet or has gone back to it?
No.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so then there's this RGive stuff. I know you were working on this, Mitch and Amin. Do you guys want to give us an update on this, like using RGive to sign gift drop recipients, etc.?
I don't have anything new. I know Amin put in some more information there.
Sorry, RGive for... Oh, yeah.
The stuff we were doing with Frame and the RGive.
I guess what I really want to know is what are the next steps? I mean, I guess we figured out that it is possible, right?
Yes. We don't allow anyone to claim give drop for anyone else except ourselves, except the RGive. And in this case, RGive claim for the placeholder, but define a recipient, which is a different address, a real address that will be receive the give drop. Yeah, that's it. After that, everything we had as before.
Okay, and we tested this on Rinkeby already.
Not yet. We have not. No, we have just modified the what was the name? We have just modified the smart contract, but that was prepared for us. We didn't implement it.
And we'll try it on this XDAI round, right? We'll deploy it to XDAI after the Give farm.
Okay, so we need to deploy a test RGive DAO on XDAI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's super easy. We can do that pretty quickly. But yeah, that has to happen.
Okay. So maybe someone can work on doing this also like today. I mean, if it's super easy, then I can deploy the Give Garden and you guys are going to work on the Give farm. Hey, Mitch, do you feel like deploying an RGive DAO on XDAI for testing?
Sure.
You're a hero.
What does it need? Maybe Griff knows.
Yeah, probably just 2 agents.
So from the template, is that a reputation, or do you know which, or dandelion?
Oh, yeah, it'll be a reputation DAO.
Reputation?
Yep.
But it only comes with 1 agent. Then we have to add another one
With CRISPR.
With CRISPR, and what roles does it need? All of them?
It needs all the execute roles, just like the things that you needed to do for what Sem told you needed to do for the other tests.
Yeah, but we can choose. I can just give it all the roles in one transaction.
All of the roles? Well, yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be able to mint tokens, for instance.
Okay, well that's good to know.
Just the voting app can mint tokens.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll figure it out, and then I can do that. Is there anything else that needs to be in this? So you need 2 agents, and it's on XDAI.
Yep.
And it needs to be, what is it, like version 0.5, I think?
Just whatever OneHive lets you create. It's cool.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then, I mean, if I have a spreadsheet too with everyone's addresses and how many tokens they have, if we want to just use that as well. Like, give the people who have the right amount of tokens the right amount of tokens.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, so does this mean that like when we deploy all this stuff too, we're gonna have like a give drop, like we go claim the give drop, and this is how everyone will get their test give?
Yeah. We should just try to do it as real as possible. The big thing here is every time you're deploying anything, just put test in front of it. Because this will show up in people's wallets and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess the other question I have for this is what kind of vote duration should we have? Since we're testing it, should we make things really fast?
Yeah, maybe 12 hours.
Okay.
And you can also make the quorum small as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool. Wow, so fun. Cool. Are you empowered, Mitch?
Yes, I'm empowered. Thank you.
Thank you, Mitch.
Wow, this is cool. So then, does anything special, like, I guess, I mean, are you able to then deploy the airdrop as well on XDAI? Is this something separate we have to do? Should I make an issue for this? Like because to get everyone to claim their new test give that we're going to use to work in the give farm and the give garden, blah blah blah, or are we just going to like send it to people? Oh, we should deploy the give drop. Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, I just replaced the network which deploys that kind of stuff to XDAI, and there, yeah.
Cool. To cool. That's fun. Okay, cool. We went give drop, total supply amount. Oh, I think this is done. So I think we're going with 1 billion. I'll bug people as well today just to see if anybody else wants to vote. But so far we have unanimous. Everybody's cool with 1 billion token supply. GIVeconomy FAQ. Don is working on it, and the documentation. Yeah, we have it still split up for comms. Cool. And then I guess everything else is just in the product backlog here. Create notes to save. I guess Hannah's not here. No. Notes to save on XDAI reward contributors. Sort the people we don't have. Sort the people we don't have addresses for and decide who's going to get their addresses. Clean page front end. Test all functionality. I'm just going through these quickly because I feel like they're all still things that we're going to be doing after this. Like they're not like immediate action items in this week. We kind of focus on testing and deploying all of these things on XDAI. Okay, cool. This actually seems to be everything that we have on the board here. Are there any other issues or any other things for the GIVeconomy that we like need to create issues for, or that are in our immediate week that we need to discuss? Cool. Seemingly not.
The big push is on Amin to get everything ready for Edu on Tuesday. So if it's not, I would say for Amin, if there's a task that's not related to a GIVeconomy task that's not related to getting the smart contracts ready for Edu, then deprioritize it, and we can work on everything else so that you can have the time and space to make it so that we can have a good smart contract audit. Also, well, the topic of vacation came up. I think Amin's looking to take some vacation before launch. Is anyone else looking to take vacation before launch? I can only recommend it if you need if you want a vacation time, because post launch will be pretty wild for a couple months. No. Okay.
Nah.
Good.
Workaholics.
Like listen, I like to go for vacation for 1 month to be enough ready for it.
That's how I feel too. I'm like, oh, what's the point of a little vacation? What's the point?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you know when you're going on vacation?
We agreed on the beginning of November.
For a week?
Yeah. Whenever it's possible. No, more than 1 week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I need 10 days in a row, probably.
Okay, 10 days. Okay.
It's
Gonna miss
before
it
lunch.
so much.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. Great. I also wanted to propose, since we have basically everybody here, I would love to make this meeting only on Wednesdays, because right now we have like every other week is on Monday, is because we were doing sprints before, and then like Wednesday was kind of like a check-in. So I don't know. I really like the rhythm of having like one weekly sync. If there are any objections to just having this every week at this time on Wednesday?
That's cool.
Yay!
I don't know if it cuts into the stand-up.
Yeah, is it possible to move it back an hour or two?
You mean up an hour? Let's not move it back an hour. I don't want to start meetings at 6 a.m.
That's super early.
That's way early.
Later. Move it later an hour.
I could. Does anyone have any conflicts? Like starting at the top of the hour, like in 20 minutes? If this meeting were to just start in 20 minutes rather than start at the time it starts?
I mean, you could get away with 7:30. That stand-up shouldn't be more than an hour.
It's much easier for me if we keep it on the hours so I can fill the slots with other calls.
Yeah.
I mean, we could be done it faster, earlier, because the stand-up shouldn't be more than an hour long.
Isn't then there
No, but
a
he's
dev
just-
call at 8? Isn't there a dev call right after this call?
Oh, maybe that's every other week. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, isn't that at 9?
No.
Damn.
There was a dev call yesterday, or on Monday.
Okay. How about this meeting could be 2 hours later than it normally is?
Okay.
So it would be right after the dev call every other week.
Yeah, that sounds good. But I know today that there is like a sprint review and demo after this call.
No, we don't have it. I deleted from the calendar.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay.
And,
Yeah,
and
because
so,
we have daily. I deleted the Wednesday dev call. We just have one dev call at local 4 p.m.
oh, perfect. Great. So there's going to be no Wednesday dev calls.
Yes, just one that we have. Usually at the early morning, one hour before this meeting.
That's perfect.
I
The
guess
8
current
o'clock-
time is.
The 8 o'clock Costa Rica time is pretty sweet if we can score it.
I like it. So this is okay let's just see. No objections to moving the meeting to starting 20 minutes from now every Wednesday. Like imagine it starts 20 minutes from now. So at the top of the hour or the top of your half hour.
Yeah, even the current time is not bad. If I don't know, Monique, do you think that it would be cool for Wednesday daily calls to be not more than 30 minutes? If that happens, we can keep current schedule.
Well, I also think that we'd be more likely to score a Hannah and Willie if it was 8 a.m. their time as opposed to 7 a.m. their time.
Yeah, I just, as I told, I removed the Wednesday dev call that we had it bi-weekly. We just have one weekly sync, Monday, and daily meetings. So feel free to add whatever meeting you had, at 8 a.m. Costa Rica. Yeah.
Seems perfect. Wednesday, 8 a.m. Costa Rica. I'm not hearing any real strong objections here. I think it's like 5:30 for you guys.
Okay, that's cool.
Yay!
I prefer sooner because I will have some time, more time to implement what's urgent for that day. But that's okay. Yeah. For instance, you say that do this, so I have 1 more hour. But no, not problem, not a big problem. It's cool.
Okay. Thanks, Amy.
Yeah, because Thursday morning I don't have anything to do, so I can stay late, wake later.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that we'll be more likely to get more participation in this call if it's an hour later for the Costa Rica time zone people, and really the Denver time zone people. Seems like Costa Rica time zone people wake up early.
Yeah, we're up. I'm up.
Yeah, but the Denver people, man, they party all night.
Yeah.
Oh no, but isn't next week time change? Oh god.
Oh no. I think we have 1 more week. I think we have 2 weeks.
I got 2 weeks to have it nice. Okay, well, all right. Thanks for the fussing with the scheduling. Maybe we could just do a really quick closing checkout round and just say the thing we're focusing on for today. I think I already know most of you, but unless there's anything else that I'm missing for GIVeconomy stuff we need to sync on. No. Great. Cool. I'm Lauren, and my focus is to deploy a test garden on X. That's the to Griff.
Well, I'm excited to sync with Amin and after this and sort out the Give Farm parameters and all the setup in general, just for everything that we can, and also celebrate Bitcoin all-time high. Just happened, so isn't that cool? And I'll pass it to Amin.
Yeah, my focus will be to configure get fix the parameters with Giveth for the farming, and then deploy the token first and give it to you for preparing the garden, and then prepare the forming. Yeah, that's it. That's my I give. Have I missed anything? The farming token and parameters. Yeah, and deploy it and see how it's working. And maybe if I find time, I will have a call with Sherry in order to prepare the UI for testing with the farming. If I find time. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and we can do the drop tomorrow or something, because that'll also need to be deployed.
Pass it on.
I pass it to Mitch.
Thanks. Today I'm going to deploy a test rgive on XDAI, and I'll give it to Cherek.
Thank you, Mitch. I focus on implementing UI and talk with Amin to implement the logic. Yeah, I pass it to Ashley.
Yeah, this is really exciting, you guys. I'm excited to test all this stuff and see it all working together. So that's really awesome. And my focus, I guess, next I'm going to go and check and see if we have any new applications so that I can pass them off to the new team and start figuring out how our flow will work. And I will pass it to Mia.
Ashley. I'm also going to be focusing on the project verifications, and I'll pass it to, I think everyone's gone. Monique?
Yeah, I really don't have anything to add. I just following up the Thanksgiving version before metal leave. We have to do all the stuff before the new design for that.
And Danny, I think, is left.
Yes, Danny's here. She came in while you guys were talking about starting the meeting at 8, which would make me really happy, and you'd probably get me. And I am working on finishing up reviewing Hannah's RGive blog. I'm going to check in with Mitch around that RGive deployment and also with Ashley on the project verification stuff. And a little bit of hand payout cleanup.
Cool. This was a super fun call. Thank you for all coming. And yeah, you're free. You're free. Go do all these fun things for GIVeconomy. Yay!
Yay. Hey, Lauren, will you stay on with me for just a moment?
Sure, totally. Okay, bye everyone. You can